Africa Unite asks African leaders of the 21st century a critical question about their subservience to foreign leaders.
There is something I want to know from the African leader. Yes, the African leader who chooses to be a puppet of the descendants of those who enslaved his or her ancestors in the 21st century. Why should an African be a puppet to the descendant of a foreign leader whose ancestors enslaved, colonized, imperialized, created apartheid in Africa? Why should any such person be my leader? Why should that person be recognized as a leader of any country in Africa? Africans, unite and arise to break the shackles of colonialism, mental slavery, apartheid, and imperialism. Now and not tomorrow.
Smart Madu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite asks African leaders of the 21st century a critical question about their subservience to foreign leaders.
There is something I want to know from the African leader. Yes, the African leader chooses to be a puppet of the descendants of those who enslaved his or her ancestors in the 21st century. Why should an African be a puppet to the descendant of a foreign leader whose ancestors enslaved, colonized, imperialized, created apartheid in Africa? Why should any such person be my leader? Why should that person be recognized as a leader of any country in Africa? Africans, unite and arise to break the shackles of colonialism, mental slavery, apartheid, and imperialism. Now and not tomorrow.
Smart, a typical Nigerian leader is ignorant, arrogant, abusive, disrespectful of the rights of citizens, and above all corrupt, incompetent, morally bankrupt, and most unpatriotic. Smart Madu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite.
And morally bankrupt. It is very disrespectful of the rights of others. They will rob
A typical Nigerian leader is ignorant. Smart Madu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, speaks on the conspiracy of silence against evil and in the face of flagrant violations of human rights in Nigeria.
Choose cowardice in the face of flagrant violations. Rights to citizenship of Nigeria or any country simply because you want to be in the control of the oppressors or government, but just because you want to belong to the majority of supposed good citizens doing the wrong things in line with the dictates of corrupt drivers whose survival depends wholeheartedly on it by living. You are a dead alive and not worthy of being around me. Yes, this is a strong message to especially Nigerians in the face of the adversity, man-made adversity that the people and the country are being made to go through.
Smart Madu Ajaja.
Smart Madu Ajaja, CEO on and convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, expresses concern over the silence in Nigeria as a whole. Africa is raging in solidarity with Ibrahim Tour against the assault on the sovereignty of Africa.
Why Nigerians in Nigeria? And why has the mainstream media in Nigeria silent on the situation in Burkina Faso and the present threats to Africa's sovereignty that is being protested against across Africa? Was it all because of the fear of Ola Ahmed Tinubu? For me, it is practically diagnostic of the fact that Nigeria has officially become a pariah state in the hands of a dangerous fascist. It will be interesting to hear the voice of a Professor Wole Soyinka, if he's still around on Earth, after his well-publicized departure plans. What is taking place in Nigeria? Nigeria that is supposed to be the giant of Africa. Giant of Africa is sleeping when his or her voice is needed most. I am troubled. Are you not?
Smart Madu Ajaja commends the youths of Africa for standing up for Africa, and Captain Ibrahim Traore, the symbol of the African Revolution.
Seeing my younger brothers and sisters coming out in defiance against imperialism. God bless Africa.
All right. Good morning, fellow Nigerians, viewers from across Nigeria, Africa, and around the world. This is Smart Madu Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN, and the Nightingale Radio International from Houston, Texas, United States of America. It's a rainy day here, like you saw from the outside, slippery a little bit, but we are riding it. I hope you all woke up well in Nigeria and wherever you are on earth. Yes, yes. The Babylon system in Nigeria is getting the message. They are getting our message. Yes, and so they have deployed a team of their victims. Sorry, sad, that they are victims. It's typical in a place that has become a pariah. They deploy their victims, and they are reporting my Facebook account and the Open Nigeria Ideology account on Facebook. And for that reason, we have been facing a lot of disruptions. I am not able to share messages across platform as much as I used to. So the next 1 minute you are able to do it, the next minute they come back and are bombarding Facebook, reporting. So I am not. So I'm enlisting the support of everybody who believes in what I am doing. That we need help. If you want this message to continue to be heard from everywhere in Nigeria and around the world, please, do us a favor, help share my message. This is a strong appeal. So because they want this voice to be drowned. You see why I don't want to come to Nigeria? If I come to Nigeria, they want this voice drowned. But unfortunately, I am unassailable. They cannot touch us. They cannot proscribe us. So all they can do now is rent their Facebook warriors to be reporting my account. So Facebook will continue to disrupt me. But on Facebook, if they continue, I'm happy. I am in a country where people can be heard. Government institutions and corporations can be held accountable. So I hope those who administer Facebook will be hearing, because this same thing happened in 2019 when I broke the news about what France was doing in Nigeria and the Sahel, being those responsible for terrorism and their involvement with Boko Haram. But a few years later, 3 years, 4 years later, I was vindicated. I know when I made that extensive report live on Facebook, within 1 hour, over 60,000 people viewed it. On my original Facebook account, I had over 25,000 followers already. In addition to everything, that Facebook account became a scholarly hub for scholars from across the world, seeking information on Africa and Nigeria. So Facebook eventually closed that account. But I'm back. And once again, this account has become a scholarly hub. Scholars from everywhere on earth come to read information. They call me sometimes to ask me specific information about my work and what I represent for Africa. So they want to deem it again. So, well, if you believe in what I'm doing, it's now time to fight, not just for me, fight to defend this, because we have a very rich, one of the richest Facebook accounts, I would say, in Nigeria, if not in the whole of Africa, because of the information we disseminate. Our work is purely intellectual. We own rights to the intellectual property there. I am not a blogger. I am not a content creator. I am an intellectual, and everything that I do has a basis, moral, spiritual, and, intellectual basis, to do what I do. My work is anchored on those principles. So do not allow them to sink this voice again. So we all must stand up to fight. Just I'm asking you for the first time to fight for me. I fight for people. So if you truly believe in what I am doing, if you are not the one that is scared, yes, those ones who want to relate with me privately, you don't want to, like I'm a prostitute. It's time. Come out. Let us, if we don't do a showdown with these people, they will continue to get worse and get worse and get worse, like they are getting right now. So why not identify with light instead of celebrating darkness even when you are dying. So that is why I made a post yesterday about those, how you relate with me. If you are fake, you have no business being around me. If you are a sycophant looking for what to benefit from me, just get out. I don't want you. I want real people. I want organic people. I want true Nigerians. I want die-hard Nigerian patriots who can stand up for themselves, who can stand up for their children, knowing fully well that the future of their children is being put in jeopardy. Come and join us at Open Nigeria. Come and join me. And if you join us, you join me, you are protected. I'm telling you. So that is why we wanted that number, critical mass of critically conscious Nigerians. I can't be emphatic on this enough. If they know we have this massive number, I will tell you a great part of the problem that we have being handled by security agencies will come to an end. I will be solved. I tell you this. I tell you, I'm seeing a very dark man who was arrested. The response, honestly, based on what they project that this guy is doing in Nigeria, the response to his arrest by the Nigerian people, especially the teeming population of the youth, is abysmal. Abysmally poor. Yes, if it is truly, it's of a truth that he represents very well the young people of Nigeria. From some of his videos I've seen, some of the work he has done, I've seen. I expected a lot more than I am seeing of especially the Nigerian youth standing up for him. So this is where we want to differ. This is where we want to do. The oppressors in Nigeria, they are not joking. They mean everything that they are doing. There's no need being nice to them. There's no need being diplomatic with them. If a man who oppresses you is not diplomatic, a man who takes everything in your treasury and put it in his pocket, and then to use it for the advancement of his family, is not diplomatic. So why do you expect me to be diplomatic with how I deal with them? They have no business coming near them. They have declared a war on Nigeria. They have declared a war against the people of Nigeria. So the only thing the people of Nigeria need to do is to fight back. Yes, they are the ones who have unleashed, either directly, remotely, or through their conspiracy of silence, Boko Haram and the Fulani bandits that have taken over our country. Yes, a country that has a government will not sit by and allow its citizens be exposed to the kind of devastation that Nigerians are exposed to across the country, not just only in one part now. It's no longer in something that is happening only in the north. Even my hometown has been overtaken. Yes, yes. Men and women in my hometown are not able to go to their farms. Yes, they go. There are many of them, over 100 people have been kidnapped and killed in my hometown within a space of 2 years. Yes, as if we don't have a country, we don't have security forces. Yes, nothing. And then when the people manage to stand up for themselves, then that's when you see the army commanded by Christopher Musa. So who does he fight for? Who is he representing? Obviously or apparently, he's fighting for Boko Haram, and they are masterminds. They are known masterminds. And these are the people I expose every day on my social media handle. Yes, these are the people who don't want my voice to continue to be heard, and these are the reasons. These are the people who put together the team of people who are reporting my Facebook account. They want my Facebook account closed so that they will stop hearing this voice that is tormenting them day and night. So Nigerians, if you love, I'm talking to only those who love what I do and are bold enough to come out to say, look, this is a war. We must fight back. So join me if you are one of such. But if you are one of those who love the darkness in Nigeria, stay in your darkness. All right? But you know what? I cannot be stopped because I was primed for this moment. Yes, I was crafted for this moment. So that is why I don't despair. That is why I cannot be demoralized. That is why I cannot, yes, I cannot be frustrated. Never, never. Because it doesn't cost me anything to reel out these messages because they are true. And then I am constantly inspired to do them. So I am appealing to you, brothers and sisters from Nigeria, in Africa, and around the world, to join me to stand up, to fight back. Yes, to stand up to these bullies. Bullies don't deserve diplomacy. I am not going to kneel down and beg. I don't need anything from any one of them. And I'm not going to ask for help from any one of them because I am opposed to what they are doing to destroy Nigeria. I'm opposed to what they are doing to destroy Africa. So that is where the battle line is drawn. So, and there's no going back. I am not corrupt, and I promise to never be corrupt because, corruption has never been a part of me. And I challenge anybody. Some people went to high school with me. Some went to elementary school with me. Some went to higher school with me. Some have lived with me in South Africa and the United States where I currently live. If you have anything about me and corruption, bring it forward. I challenge you. Yes, you can't find me in that area. I do have flaws. Sure, I'm a human being. I do have flaws. I do have weaknesses. But certainly not corruption. You can't get me on that. So that is why I'm bold to say whatever I want to say about anybody, however I want to say it, and to whomever I want to say it. So not many Nigerians can do what I am doing. Yes, some call themselves leaders. A leader is supposed to be speaking to his people. A leader is not supposed to be hiring a team of fake, stupid media people. Yes, that they are my media men. If you are intelligent, come and articulate your position on any and everything about Nigeria and Africa so we can hear. Let's compare notes. So that is why I don't recruit people to write for me. I am a writer. I'm everything. And I sincerely and deeply, very deeply appreciate the soldiers who walk around me. Yeah, the soldiers. They are soldiers. Yes, they are soldiers. Few, but they are astute. They are morally sound. They stand up. They are not scared like a typical Nigerian. Yes, they are not scared. They are not afraid. Yes, those are the people I want around me. You know what? I can put my life on the line for them because I know that the love that they show me is true and genuine. They are very few. They are not even my brothers and sisters. Some, a good number of them are not even from Delta State. They are not my tribesmen. Yes, listen here. They are not my tribesmen. Yes, they are not my tribesmen. That is why I can't stand hate. That is why I can't stand discrimination. That is why I cannot say, oh, kill this tribe because they are bad a lot. Yes, majority of the people who are closest to me are not from my tribe. They are not from my state. They are from places scattered around Nigeria. Some are Muslims, very close to me. Yes. Some are Christians. Yes. Some are some other things. Yes. But when we come together, you see love. You see truth. You see justice. You see, nobody talks about anybody's religion. Nobody cares. We talk about Nigeria. We talk about our humanity. We talk about progress. We talk about the good we can do to inspire our people to stand up for their rights and stand up for their lives and stand up for their future. That is the only thing. And you see it. We don't write it. We speak. It's so real. And you know what? Those people are few. Why can't you be a part of them? What have we benefited from hating for the past 64 years that we have been in one country? Yes, we are in one country. Yes, it's an accident, very terrible accident. But If bulls and dogs, when they find themselves in a concrete jungle, can come together, why can't we, a higher animal or higher animals with higher consciousness, why can't we relate with one another? Why is it that we are even worse than animals now? The way we descend on one another. Kill, yes, somebody will wake up in the middle of the night when people are sleeping. You come and set villages on fire, kill the people, then take their land. And then the people are relocated. They become displaced people in their country. And when we talk about it, some people don't want us to talk about it. And you start attacking me. You start threatening me. You say we are stalking you on the cyberspace, but you are engineering the murder of our people. You are trying to expand your fangs and then institute nonsense in our country. So you think many people like me will stand by and allow you to do that unchallenged? So that is why I differ. I don't need money from anybody. Yes, all I need is real people. We, the real people, are the money. We are the everything that we need to win the battle. Yes, win the soul of Nigeria. We don't need money. We need, what can you give? We need your intellect. We need your professional capacity. We need anything that you can do. I know, because each and every one of us is endowed with something to give to Nigeria. That's something we can give freely and not hurt. That is what we are looking for. That is the wealth we are looking for. That is the money we are looking for. That is the vehicle we are looking for. That is the hall we are looking for. Those are the chairs, the rental chairs we are looking for. Those are the canopies we are looking for. I know you possess something. Why not give it freely? Why are you afraid of standing up for your country? The man who has access to your treasury and then he puts everything in his pocket is your greatest enemy. Yes. And you are afraid of fighting him. A thief is supposed to be disgraced and shamed. Yes. So how come thieves are the ones driving us underground? Well, how come thieves are the ones that have the audacity? When we are growing up, if they say your father is a thief, your mother is a thief, you'll be so ashamed of yourself. Thieves, you see them, they walk on the corner of the streets. But now the thieves in Nigeria have taken the center stage. They do as they wish, and we celebrate them. Yes, today they are in one party. Tomorrow they move all of us like animals, and we follow them to another party. We call it a political calculation. We are stupid. Yes, and this is the stupidity is what we want to end. And I used to one young man who used to work with me. I cornered him and told him what you are doing now. He has turned himself into a ridiculous sycophant. Ridiculous sycophant. I thought he was better than that, but I misread him. But I'm happy that I discovered who he is right now. A little young man who is supposed to be on a moral trajectory to go towards growth. No, he told me that he don't want to be on the losing side. On the losing side, really, on the losing side, you are on the winning wrong criminal side, right? And you think that will advance your cause. It doesn't take too long. Yes. So this is what Nigeria has become right now. The winning crowd of evil people is what our people identify with. Those who fight for light, they fight them. They make you look guilty, like you are the one doing something wrong. Or those who are killing our people, who are exploiting them, who are denying them of their future, are celebrated. How dare you? Yes. So those are the ones who sponsor all these things, trying to silence people like me by attacking our Facebook, our social media accounts. So, if you're a good person, I only work with good people. If you're a good person or you're a bad person who is willing or sitting on the fence, willing, thinking about changing your ways, come out. Let us take Nigeria. We can make it happen because the country is ours. So don't be intimidated. Don't be afraid. If you have aligned yourself with them before, just come out. That is why when pastors come to the church, after they tell you, they'll tell you those who want to give their life to Jesus should come out. Now, give your life to the Almighty God. That is what I'm telling you. Come out My work is centered around the Almighty God. Because God is moral, God is spiritual, God is truth, and God is love. Come out. Yes. If you read the Bible, you read the Quran, God tells you about love in all this. He didn't tell you, never tell you to support evil. So, but unfortunately, when they preach the Quran, they preach the Bible, the people do a direct opposite. Yes. So you have been working against God. Come. I am not afraid of doing the right thing. Why are you afraid of doing the right thing? And then you defer to supporting evil. Yes, you have a problem. You have a serious, serious problem. So now let's come out and work for God. Let's come out and work for Nigeria. Working for Nigeria means working for good. Working for good, free, fair, equal, unlimited, and unconditional access to opportunity. Yes, for every Nigerian. Yes, to grow and develop and progress and prosper. That is what I represent. That is what Open Nigeria represents. We are not trying to be like Dangote, who has the whole world, and the whole of Nigeria is suffering. Yes, the whole world that he has, that he stole from Nigeria through insider trading. Yes, those type of people they will hate my message. Yes, you know them. All the big bank owners, the chairman of bank, they don't care about you. Yes, but I am trying to come and level things so that you have near the same access, if not exactly the same access that they have. Their children cannot come and be oppressors to you. They are oppressing and exploiting you today. And I'm coming with a message of Open Nigeria. Open Nigeria to everybody, rich or poor. Yes, crippled or able. Yes, 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 blind or with sight. Male and female. Yes, old and young. Yes, and even for the unborn generation. That is why we are looking for Open Nigeria. So why are you afraid of identifying with me? Why are you afraid of identifying with the truth? Yes. Why are you afraid of identifying with light? Why are you afraid of identifying with knowledge? Why are you a victim? And then why are you making your children and their future victims of those who have made you victims? Do you understand? Are you able to connect with me now, what I'm saying? Yes, I am for everybody. I am not looking for any personal money for me. Yes, I've done money business a long time ago. I am serving the people now. Come out, let us free Nigeria so we can free its people and free your children and free the unborn generations and build a new platform for growth and development. Yes, that is what we are looking for. You see what a young man is doing in Burkina Faso? Because they got tired of this fake democracy in Nigeria, in their place. Nigerian democracy is fake. So fake. A gathering of criminals from the local to the highest level. Everybody is a potential thief where they are not already thieving. That is not good for the health of our country. That is why our educational system has collapsed. That is why our healthcare delivery system has collapsed. That is why our infrastructure has collapsed. That is why we have been in darkness for an upward of over 40 years. And that is why nothing will move forward. We have to change attitude. And the first way of changing attitude is looking at ourselves. Let us examine ourselves and our contribution to what made Nigeria the hell it has become. Who do we support every time we have an opportunity to choose a leader? It's not like there are no good people who come out. They come out. But you tell them that they have no money to give to you. You made everything so transactional. You, the people of Nigeria, yes. I'm talking about the citizens. You who think that you have to be paid money, to vote for someone. You are a big problem. If you solve your own problem, if all of us examine ourselves and say, make a resolution that we are not going to continue the same way, there's nobody who can stop us. If they like, let them amass all the army on earth. And the army that they are massing, they are supposed to be Nigerians. If they have sense, if the police have sense, if the DSS have sense, they will know they are supposed to know that they are Nigerians. They suffer worse than a good number of us. Go to their barracks and see what is happening there. Go to their toilets in their barracks and see. Go to how many are cramped up in one room as a family in their barracks. They don't live a good life. I've seen that in my life. I know what I'm talking about. So wake up, Nigerians. Wake up, you Nigerian in the police. Wake up, you Nigerian in the armed forces. Wake up, you Nigerian everywhere to fight for Nigeria. Yes, this is why this struggle, this truth that I'm speaking to you now is the reason they want my account closed. Is the reason they don't want you to hear that voice. Is the reason they want to stall us. Is the reason they blackmail us. Is the reason they threaten us. Is the reason they say they want to arrest me when I come to Nigeria. Where are you going to get me to arrest like that? If I come to Nigeria, I'm going to come in a different form. That you arrest me, it will become a big problem for the whole of the country. But I don't want to drag Nigeria into that kind of confusion. So that is why I am telling you now. You are talking about 2027. People are dying today. Our situation is an emergency situation. We must rise up and take our country back. So please, if you love what I do, strictly, if you love what I do, share my message. Because they want to silence the voice. But unfortunately for them, they cannot silence my voice. I am everywhere. I am everywhere. I'm appearing in different forms. You can't. They closed my bank account. So I will not be able to support people. Yes, but who cares? So you closed it. Since then, did I not get worse? You know, against you, the oppressors? Yes, because I am not the type that you can break his back. I will not yield to the corrupt Nigerian system. And you, watching me, should not. No matter how bad your situation is, no matter how poor you are, you must have that understanding that God gave you a set of rights that you must not compromise. Because when he takes it away from you, you will account for every right he gave to you. How you deploy them to defend yourself, to navigate through your lifetime. Bye for now. And I always love you. All right now, you take care.